my absolute pleasure to be here with 4 dynamic ladies representing women in business, mothers in business, and wives in business. And we're here today under the umbrella of Cafe Chat as we come together to talk about the achievements, the challenges, and projections. And here, when we talk about projections, of course, we're talking about strategies for success. So Cafe Chat today is all about sharing our story and being able to share our heart, our vision, and our life with you in the hope that we would encourage aspiring business owners, those who are new in business, and even those who are continuing on, but sometimes you feel a bit down about it. We want to let you know, here's what, we are all in this with you together. So we're here sharing our story. And of course, first on the couch, we have none other than Candice Henry. Next to her, we have Denise Jones-Felix. We have Cassia, Marina Henry, and of course, Abianka Alexander Dick. Ladies, please introduce yourselves and let's jump into Cafe Chat.
Well, good morning, everyone. As Alina said, well, my name is Candice Clarke. Henry was my maiden name.
Yes, I always make sense.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to always represent my company. My business is the IZAYA movement, and we are basically an ideas company. We share ideas, we conceptualize ideas, we take ideas from concept to finish, and what we specialize in is film and video production.
Can you tell me how long the IZAYA movement has been operational?
We were founded in 2010, and that was really coming out of just a burden that I had to see the film and entertainment industry be taken to a better and to a higher place.
Great. And since 2010 to now, what would you say are or have been your achievement? That those moments that you can look back on and you feel proud as a business owner, or you feel satisfied that, hey, through my business I have done this?
I think what I try to do is to ensure that each client is pleased, each client is satisfied. We're not just satisfied, but that what we've done, what we've produced has exceeded any expectations that they would have had.
Yes.
So I consider my success to be on a project by project basis. Every time I give a client something, when they look at it and they say, wow, this was not what I expected, that to me is a success. It's an accomplishment to me. In terms of major business, I would think that one of my major successes would have been coming out of working in advertising, which was my previous job, and now starting a business on my own. My employers actually call me back because they sometimes say they are unable to find someone that would produce the kind of quality that I do. So that to me is also an accomplishment, being referred to or being called back by my previous employer to do something for them that they really need.
And of course I would know because you did my wedding, and to this day I remember when I first got that video, I was like, oh, honey, you need to come see this. Because, it was good. Like, it really, as you said, it surpassed expectation. Yes, we went on San Fernando Hill and we did a recording and all of that. But to this day, I could, at any point, I can put on that, you did this short snippet for us, yes, where you had the voice and the everything, and I say, yes. And it's good. So, I mean, from personal experience, I do know, you surpass, and I'm happy. So you would say that your greatest satisfaction in business is really having that referral and just really being able to make your clients happy and to surpass their expectations and services.
Yes.
That's great. Abianka, Abby,
yes,
talk to us. Tell us about Tour Benies.
Tours Benies Rental Services. Well, I originally founded the name itself, Tours Benies. It means blessed towers in French. I didn't like how it sounded in Spanish. I didn't like how it sounded in Italian or any other language, but when I heard it in French, I went with that.
Yes.
Right? So what we do rentals of cupcake and dessert stands, some of which are custom made, right? So our custom made pieces would be made either from wood or from metal. We have fabricators that do these things, and we try to make it as unique as possible.
Yeah.
So we cater for weddings, we cater for showers, we cater for the birthday party, even for the corporate event. Nice layouts look even better on fantastic stands. It's an awesome conversation piece in any setting.
Yes, I think so many people need to know what your service is.
Yes.
Because again, you know, for me, like the heart of my smiling funny event will always be my wedding. And I remember how, no, really, and I wanted this cake set, and it was supposed to be this 3-tower thing with these cakes running up to meet it like that. I couldn't find anything that we could say. I don't even remember to this day what we did. We figured something out.
And that was the birthing of my company, because even for my wedding, I got married in 2012, right? And I was looking locally for a cupcake stand. And I wanted something that would have stood out. I wanted something unique, bridal looking, and that would have been able to hold at least 250 cupcakes. I wanted everybody in one location. So my local one turned up nothing. So I ended looking online. And while looking online, I came across a website that actually had these things, and I was so excited about it. I ordered it immediately. And I got it in 2 weeks. And when I got it in 2 weeks and I saw it, and it was assembled by my family members. I think my aunt did my cakes for me, aunt cake, right? And when she did it, and I saw it on my wedding, I was so moved just by the vision of it. I think the seed was planted there, because I didn't pursue it until 4 years later. Right? And that was only 7 months ago when I actually decided, okay, this is something that I really need to do. Because after I got married, I kind of dismissed the idea. I didn't pursue it because I was already gainfully employed as a registered nurse, and I think at the time I was working offshore, enjoying life, right? But life took a real sudden change when I ended up being instant mom to 3. Right? So with that added responsibility came bills. So the real motivation behind starting the business was just to eliminate debt. I just wanted to do that. So I started. A lot of encouragement from a lot of people, because I didn't have the confidence. I know nothing about business. And 7 months later, I can honestly say that God really had his hand in the entire process. So it's been good so far.
Yeah, and I'm excited because I remember, I think maybe it was last year, you had attended one of our workshops, the Jump into Success. You had come to that. I think you were probably just out of your business. And so when I look at how did I get this together? And I look at the momentum that you're having now, I think it's excellent, and it's complementary to show that having a full life does not prevent someone from pursuing a passion and from pursuing business, because you're a wife, you're a mom of 3 that, as you say, happen instantly. And yet you're able to keep momentum, you're able to have your business going and keep that momentum, and that is so commendable and really an example of just so many others that you can do this.
That's right.
And Denise, talk to us about your business concept.
I am the managing director of AWLAP Design Concepts. It's a graphic design company. And I cannot say that graphic design or being an entrepreneur was my first passion. I really enjoy being an administrative assistant. And it's like this just fell into my hands because I became unemployed for 9 months. And in the midst of that, I never had an unpaid bill or anything like that. So the Lord really took me through. But while going through, I met up with this young lady, and she was into the graphic design. I went to an event and I saw this brochure done. And I was like, who did this? And when I found out that the person's in Shawanas, I was there the that event was the Sunday. I was by her store Monday morning, bright and early. She didn't come to work until 12 and I stayed.
Wow.
When she got there, I explained, I said, I saw this and how did you do this? Because I was into publisher and I thought I was real hot in publishing. And you know, she told me what she was using and I have not left her side.
Yes.
I was there, I was just foot on foot with her because I really wanted to learn. And she said something to me that made a difference. She said, you really have a gift for this. And I wasn't even thinking along that line. And 8 years after, I am still in the business. It is my passion to see companies be represented in a highly professional manner. And as Candice was saying, you know, she measures on that customer that comes and, you know, they are so excited and so happy with the work that she has produced. And many times I would have designed for customers that I never see. So they would have just sent their information and many times they would have said, but this is exactly what I wanted.
Yes.
I have some fishes just like this and we had no conversation at all about it. So my passion for it has grown so much that I'll do this in my sleep.
Good. Yes.
You could wake me up whatever time and I am going to design. I remember having to be called out of my bed at 5 o'clock in the morning because somebody needed to get something done and I was there because this is what I really and truly do love to do.
Yeah, I mean that is so excellent because so many times persons pursue whether career or business just for the sole purpose of saying I need to make money. But even as the old adage says, follow your passion, follow what makes you happy, the money will come after. But do just to see you glowing and smiling, like, hey, yes, because you're loving what you're doing. And I think that is really great. I'm happy to hear that. Now, of course, Cassie, talk to us.
Hi, okay, so my name is Cassia Marina Henry. I am the creative director of House of CDB Limited, which houses two brands, which is CDB Design Studio and CDB Lux Invitations. So the Design Studio brand focuses on visual brand identity and website design. To tell you more about me personally and how I got into it, there were many different points in my life that contributed to where I am today. Like, she mentioned she was inspired, she learned from the brochure that she did there. And I knew I wanted to get into graphic design. I didn't know where to start because in Trinidad and Tobago it was still very raw of something happening back in 2008 when I left school. There wasn't really a school to go and study it. So I was like, okay, I'm not sure where to start. And then I had the opportunity, I should go on us again. I had to go there to do some modeling, shoot or interview, and just talking with the managing director, I told him I had an interest in graphic design. And he said, okay, well, you can come once a week, twice a week, and I'll train you. And he introduced me to the graphic designer. She herself said, oh, but look how much progress you made in just 2 sessions. Look at what you did in the first exercise to now. And eventually I got a position there, not as a graphic designer, but as a receptionist. And it also gave me the opportunity to continue to work. I got to work on projects, and I just got into it head first and straight to working experience, working on ads for political ads. I think we did some ads for Bank of Marina, etc., etc. So I did get the opportunity to work on a lot of high-profile clients. Even in school, I had no idea what I was going to do. And one day, my art teacher, she came to me and said, I had a free period. She was like, you're not going to waste any time. Come. You're going to do art for CXC. Because it wasn't one of my subjects that were lined up in my class. And I'm so grateful for all these turning points where people spot you and see that you have a talent and that you should do something with it. She was the first person to tell me about graphic design. I never heard about graphic design because all we know is finance. Yes. And that's all I attributed art to be. That's the only link that I know. graphic design. Ever since then, I ran with it. I researched. I found this fancy, expensive school in New York I wanted to go to. But you know, life didn't have it that way for me to do that. But I ended up in Costa, did the graphic degree, and I can say I started this from the very day I started training the advertising agency. People asked me to do stuff, and since 2009 I have been designing and hustling, quote unquote, and it wasn't until 2013 I made the decision, okay, yes, I'm sure I want to do this as a business, and I went and I registered the business, and I just got started.
That is great. So when you then think about in the many turning points that you made reference to, when you think about achievements in the CDB brand, what would you say are the achievements that makes your heart smile most?
My achievements is really when clients are happy, like Candice said. I could definitely relate to that because it's something you enjoy doing. And it really, as a creative, I think any creative is happy when people appreciate their work. So to know that you are happy makes me happy. And it might sound cliche when you tell I'm so happy that you're happy, but I really genuinely mean that. So when you read the review on the Facebook page, I'm just so happy to hear that you were pleased with the work. And I feel like my job was fulfilled.
So here's what I would love, because each person sitting here is a mom. So what I would like for you to do, I would like for you to think of one thing, one point of advice that you can give to someone aspiring to get into business, or someone who is in business and is struggling to find the balance between business owner and mommy, and putting that into play. What is one piece of advice that each of you would say, moms out there, I want you to remember this, you can do it, just keep this in mind. Any order, it doesn't matter.
I would say believe in yourself. Believe in the gifts and the talents that it have on the inside of you, because at every point your kids are going to need you, your husband going to need you, you need you, the business need you. But you believe that I can do this, and give yourself daily affirmations and listen. You just get them, you stick them up, and you speak to yourself, because it's not always easy to be under all these hats. But when you, as this singer said, you have to encourage yourself. So that is what I would say would be a point where you start at. Believe in yourself and what you can do.
Great. Yes.
There are so many, but one thing I would say is don't allow fear to stop you. Right? It is a very scary road, especially if you know nothing about business like me, right? But don't allow fear to keep you back. One of the things I always say is do it scared. Just do it. Do it scared. And if you're a person of faith, pray, pray, pray. Right? Seek counsel, seek guidance. And when you get that, there is no limit. The only limit that there is whatever you place on yourself. That's what I would say.
Okay, so taking over from fear and believing in yourself, I would say it's perseverance. I always say perseverance because it's not an easy road. There's the saying that an entrepreneur is somebody who jumps out of a plane, you have no idea how you're going to land, and you build a parachute on the way down. Right? You just have to roll with it. If you are feeling down, don't try to fight it. Work through the emotions. Sometimes you just have to go through the emotions. Take a moment, sit in the corner, cry, do what you need to do, and then you come back and you keep going. But you have to keep fighting, because I can't see the amount of times I felt like giving up, but I just can't give up. I just keep going.
And I would say two things. As mothers, we know how to love. We love our families with all. And in the same way, you pour your love into what you do. You pour your love and your heart and your soul and everything into what you do. And if you truly love what you do, then not one day would feel like work. So I would say if you're looking to get into business, really pursue passionately what you love. You understand? And not make it just for money. And secondly, I would say, just as no man is an island, and just as we raise our families and we depend so much on support from each person just to have our families going, in the same way business is like that. Networking and get around people who are in the same industry as you, get around people who are in business as well, and just glean from their support as well. And as you lean on them and they lean on you, you're going to get the support that you need. The third thing I would say is sometimes we try as women getting into business, we want to feel so strong and we want to feel like we are superpowers, you know, we are superwomen now, we're in business. But sometimes we have to remember that we are still human. You understand? We will cry, we will feel disappointment, we will feel like giving up sometimes, you know. But remember that you're still human, and that there is a God who is able to help you in every single thing. And so just support, love, passion. Those would be my three values that I hold there.
You are a business owner and you feel you need help or support, be sure to give us a call at 282-6105, visit our Facebook page, or even visit us here at number 7 Union Road in Marabella. It's been great chatting with you. Be sure to look out for the next segment. Have a good time.